You're listening to Let's Talk with Jason B., coming from the greatest city on earth, Flint, Michigan. Broadcasting from the studios of FlintTalkRadio.com. And now, your host, Jason B.
Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Jason B., and this is Let's Talk with Jason B. What does the B stand for? Bieber, actually. Jason Bieber. Did you know I was related to him? Holla!
And you admit it.
No, I don't. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Is Justin Bieber actually a guy or a girl with just a guy's haircut?
I don't know. I don't know. Baby, ooh. Anyways.
Is it Justin or Justine, baby?
Oh, come on. That's enough of that. Oh, man, I tell you. If you keep bashing Justin Bieber, we are going to lose all of our teen viewership, and you don't want to do that. I tell you, the 18 to 34-year-olds, those are the ones that spend the money, from what I hear. Anyways, it is the show of shows they called Let's Talk with Jason B. I'm your host, Jason Bieber. Anyways, look behind me. How do you guys like the banner? It's like, ow, that is so professional. I do like it. Cost me a kidney, but you know what? It was worth it. It was worth it because it's a good-looking banner. I tell you, things are moving up, folks. Things are getting better. I've even got some fancy cards that I'm handing out. So if you see me, I'm going to hand out a fancy postcard for you, too. And
things are looking up for the studio, too, because I went out and be able to buy more Styrofoam cups, so we don't have to keep on recycling the same ones, you know.
I was going to say, because I was tasting last week's soda pop in this one, so glad
no more. We got some new ones. We're going to cycle those out, and, you have a new one for a couple of weeks.
Good. Glad I don't have to wash them anymore, man. But no, seriously. Hey, let me be the first one to say that this episode, today's show, is brought to you by Weaver Industries, is where they basically do. Who else is it brought to you by? We did one more, isn't it? What was it?
We also brought in Matic Industries.
Matic Industries. That's the other one.
The finest handmade leather goods, and steampunk.
Steampunk. What's steampunk?
It's like it's a fusion of old-fashioned technology of the time that they would actually. It's like modern-day technology using the technology they had at that time. Like the best thing I could say is steampunk. Because if you ever watched Wild Wild West, not that awful movie with Will Smith, but the original TV series, the awful TV series with James West, but it was Robert Conrad.
So Matic Industries, and we could probably put up their website or something.
Yeah, I'll put that up when we tag it. I'll put Matic Industries.
Holla. Good. So that's good. So definitely, guys, check that out. Let them know that you tell them that Jason B sent you, so they know how awesome I am.
So I did like Wild Wild West when I was a kid. That was a TV series I watched. I'm joking about it being awful. To me, it's one of the best TV shows ever.
Don't age yourself, John. John, that's my producer, John. Say hi, John.
Hi, John.
Oh, that never gets old, but kind of does. Anyways. But
I should change my shtick, right?
Yeah, well, it's a give and take, an ebb and a flow, I should just say this will flow out and sway by to it, right? Yeah, okay. I tell you. Anyways, my gosh, what is the big thing that's been going on? It has been the weather. Has anybody had problems with the weather? I know I have. My problems have I had some siding that was ripped off of my house. I had a door that was ripped off of my house. A lot of things were ripped off of my house, but I put them back on, so I'm okay. I kept power though, so that's good. And we have power in the Bat Cave here, so
that's like you posted that too.
That's also good.
Where you're at. You're like one of the rare people who still had power.
Yeah, posted that on my Facebook. So if you guys wanted to check that out, www.facebook.com/Jason. I don't know what it is, but anyways. From what I have heard, 13,000 people are still without power in Genesee County following Sunday's storms. That's according to MLive. And, I thought to myself, I said, we need to, especially if you could not tell, I'm doing a Thanksgiving theme at the desk here. We need to be more thankful of the little things we have, everyone. I think it's important that we are thankful for our house. We're thankful for our car, our families, electricity, the internet, running water and toilets, Which, by the way, I am surprised that the toilet, which has been around for zillions of years, hasn't really changed. I mean, I don't understand how the toilet hasn't changed. And it's like, come on,
Well, they do. They have the low flow, the low amount of water required. They use like a gallon instead of 5 gallons that traditionally was used.
It's all the same.
But it's the same principle largely, yes.
I mean, I don't understand. It says right here, lo and behold, the first patent. Here's an interesting fact for you toilet lovers, or history buffs, I should say. The first patent for a flushing toilet, it was designed by Alexander Cummings in 1775. 60 years before. What? Oh my gosh, listen to this. Here's something funny. Apparently, and this is from the internet, so I don't know how true it is, but apparently, that wasn't the first toilet, though. A guy named, and I'm not making this up, 60 years before 1775, so that would be 1745 or something like that. I don't know. I'm terrible with math. That's why I'm doing radio. Holla! 60 years before that, a guy named Thomas Crapper was born. That's a true story. His name was Thomas Crapper. Isn't that funny? He actually was awarded 9 patents during his life, 3 of them for improving the flushable water closet. But essentially, the toilet is given credit to Alexander Cummings, which is also a funny name, Cummings and Crapper. Anyways, just a little history fact. So,
you ever see Modern Marvels on the History Channel?
Well, I don't have TV. I watch sports when I can, but I've seen it.
You can buy this on DVD, and they have a history of the toilet, modern toilet, and it's pretty fascinating. I mean, they also show the manufacturing of the newer ones at the different Kohler factories and stuff like that. So
it's probably, I'll bet you, I've never been there, but I'll bet you Japan probably has some weirdo toilets or something.
Well, they do. The American Standard is the maker of most of the toilets in the United States.
Yeah, weirdo. I actually was in a toilet once in an airport. I wasn't in the toilet. I was in the bathroom, and it was like a waterless urinal or something. I didn't know how they did it. I was shocked. I was like, how does it not smell? It was so crazy. But I hope things, because I don't know where's that water go? Where's the toilet water go?
Michigan, in Flint, it goes through the sewer. It's filtered through the sewers, goes back to the water treatment center.
Yeah, we reuse it.
Right.
We are reusing toilet water.
With a drop of water you might be drinking actually might have been water that one time was in Cleopatra's bath water. Water is think about that. Water is recycled continuously in nature, so.
Oh, wow. Here's something else interesting. According to MLive.com, the Flint has reached 50 homicides for the 4th consecutive year. Thumbs down, Flint. Thumbs down. Come on. Gee whiz. We are going to be the most violent city again in America. I thought for sure. And this is what I said a few weeks ago. I said, so the government is giving Flint $27 million to clear blight. Whoop-de freaking do, right? Because I'll tell you this, It does not matter how nice your places are. I mean, you tear down houses, that is a good start. One, what are you gonna put up in front of them? You can't have big vacant holes, or lots filled with pavement or whatever. So what are you gonna put up in front of them? And two, nobody is gonna want to live here if the violent crime is still going on. It is ridiculous. We have to. Maybe I'm the only one, but I really think that Flint needs to start taking care of the crime again. Finally, my goodness, it's ridiculous. And with that, I wanted to also let everyone know that Forbes.com has decided they took a poll about America's most miserable cities in 2013. Guess where Flint ranks? Go, John. Guess where Flint ranks?
We have to be in the top 10 on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But guess where?
Number 1, I'd probably say.
Ooh, close. Number 2. Uno dos.
But I know this sounds like I'm not a Pollyannish person. I deal with reality. I'm pretty much a cynic. But Flint is okay. It's got that designation, but it's not miserable living here. I live here. It's not miserable. I don't know what people expect for a city to provide for them. But Flint's got a lot of the amenities that cities, people say they want in a city. You have an art system. You have an art museum. You have a library system.
That's right.
You have 2 major colleges at least. I mean, I don't know what else.
Here is the problem, though, John. It's all in one small contained area.
No, that's true.
We need, if you're going to do a library, if you're going to do an art center, do something, do a hip-hop thing or a rap facility or whatever, and do it in the north end or do it in the east end or something. Because if the nucleus is so small, then you're going to have people that, people aren't going to want to venture out past Saginaw Street, or past whatever. And it's like...
It's basically 5 blocks. You got 5 blocks downtown that are... And down you have like 3 or 4 blocks in the center area, the College Cultural Center.
Yep.
And they're kind of tied together to the downtown area.
Yep. And so I'm saying that the mayor of Flint, he needs to start the city council. By the way, did you know, America, that Flint has decided to elect murderers? Is that right, John? Aren't they murderers?
I'll put a plug in. Tomorrow, if everything works out right, that individual will be in here for an interview with another show tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. here.
Wow, and what show's that?
It's going to be, actually, it's a guy, he's going to be just hosting a show, kind of an extemporaneous show. Darwin Giles from Flint Urban Culture. And allegedly he's got, not allegedly, I don't doubt his sincerity on that, but if the guy shows up, I don't know, but he's supposed to have him lined up to come in tomorrow to discuss that.
That is a very interesting show. People stay tuned for that show. In fact, I will tune in for it. I'll look forward to hearing what hopefully there's some hard questions and some meaningful questions, and we get some good answers from this guy, because that's crazy.
It's like, if some people brought that up, it's going to be awfully hard for us to try to sell Flint in the eyes of the public at large with that kind of thing being, permitted.
Yeah, I don't understand how people can say that it's okay or this or that. You forgive and you forget. That's true. But these people, aren't elected officials supposed to be representing the community at large? Do you really want a murderer representing your community? And maybe something has changed. I don't know. Maybe he's reformed. Maybe he goes to church. Maybe this or that. I have no idea. But I really think that we need to start buckling down, start holding our politicians accountable, and start demanding that things be changed in Flint, and not just in this one small area, but in the whole city of Flint, because it is ridiculous. I know people live on the east side, the north side, the south side, the west side, but really, it's just a sad, sad thing, for sure. Anyways, oh, that's funny. But, here's something interesting. John, guess what the word of the year is, according to Oxford? Go.
Got a mashup?
Incorrect. You want one more guess?
No.
Okay. Well, does anybody else know? If you do, call us at 810-208-1854. I'll give you a prize. What's the prize? A date with me. Holla! No, that's a joke. Hey, gosh, that would be
the caller, our first caller and only caller, Bob.
Hey, man, I'll tell you real quick. I took this book study called The 5 Love Languages, and I was in a book club, and it was great. It's held at the Prayer Shack, which is on the corner of Belsey and Lapeer. You're welcome. Holla. And I've been doing that a lot. Holla. I need to stop. So, anyways, the Prayer Shack. And it is, we were talking about love languages, and there's 5 of them. There's quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and gifts, And lo and behold, my top one by an astounding amount is quality time. I love hanging out with people, and people love hanging out with me. It's a natural fit. My second one, far behind, it's a toss-up. It's tied. It's like acts of service or words. It's probably, it depends on how I feel. Probably words of affirmation. Hey, good job, John. Words of affirmation, which is good because I have this show and people want positive and people want real and people want to be encouraged, and that's what I'm doing. And so the word is, back to the word of the year, according to Oxford, is, drum roll please, wait, hold on, I've got a drum roll on here, which is really neat. We'll see what happens. Anyway, oh geez, I've been meaning to try to figure this thing out real quick, but I can't do that. So the word of the year would be none other than selfie. That's the word, believe it or not. Selfie. Do you know what a selfie is, John?
A picture you take by yourself, right?
That is correct. And the girl they have on there is pretty cute, but it looks like she works out. Her arms are pretty muscular, I guess. Which I don't know. I don't know if I would date a girl that's stronger than me. Well, mind you, I'm pretty strong, so the girl would have to be like a bodybuilder or something.
See, female bodybuilders don't do anything for me. I mean, they're just too muscular.
Because, you got to look at them outside of their bodybuilding because they don't walk around in those types of outfits and with all that oil or whatever on, so maybe they look different when they're doing whatever,
Yeah, but they usually get like a real angular jaw and real kind of a harsh look. I mean, I dated one girl who actually was like that.
I'm thinking about getting my jaw done. I don't know, getting a bigger jawline or more defined jawline. But I don't know. We'll see. It's called exercise. I know. Don't remind me. I actually went to the gym today. You should have seen all the girls that were looking at me.
Did you go or did you actually try to work out?
No, I worked out. Okay. I mean, the girls were flattered. They were like, oh, hey. I mean, they didn't say anything, but I could tell it in their eyes. They were just oogling me, and I was like, ladies, please step aside. Please keep your hands to yourself and your eyes forward. You
didn't wear your T-shirt that says "molest me" on it?
No, come on, John. That's uncalled for.
Okay, you don't wear that T-shirt no more, right?
Don't. For the record, I've never had that T-shirt. Just to let you know, I have high standards here. It's just more like Molest John, but no, that was a joke. It doesn't. I don't have a T-shirt. That was a joke.
That's what it was too. I mean, okay, I don't think anybody actually thought you actually had a shirt that said "molest me."
No, I don't think so either. Just to bring it out there, though, man. Oh, apparently there's been a lot of plays on this word selfie, just to let you know. Speaking about workouts, a workout selfie is called a Welfie. I did not know that. A drunken selfie is called a Drophy. And even for you book lovers out there, raise your hand. Me too. It's called a book shelfie, which is, or the shelfie in front of your bookshelf. What? Internet is so dumb. Why did I just waste my brain space about that? Okay, we're done with that, and let's move on. Man, oh man. I tell you, this is ridiculous. Oh, John, I just thought of something. We don't have a guest, so pretty much I can talk about whatever I want, and that's what I'm doing, because it's my show. Holla! Let's talk with Jason B. And the thing is, I just want to listen to me, America. Look into my eyes. I want to let you know that if you ever called my show, we could talk about whatever you wanted to talk about. Absolutely, positively, whatever. Politics, we'll talk about politics. Religion, we'll talk about religion. The blackout of Genesee County, we'll talk about that. You just remember, America, that I want to talk to you. So call at 810-208-1854. Really, it says let's talk with Jason B., but it's really let's talk with America. Anyways, Michigan is preparing for its first wolf hunt. Do you hunt, John? Do you hunt wolves? Do you hunt deer?
Not on anything like that. I mean, I could see. I'd have nothing against it. It's just something I don't think I'd enjoy.
You know what? Maybe it is just the hunter in me. I don't know, but I think I would be up for the challenge, to be honest with you, because I mean, the deers is very boring to me. I've done it once or twice. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. They both blurred together anyways. It's very boring. You just sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait. But you know what? I've done pheasant hunts before. I liked those. I've done duck hunts before. I've liked those. You know, things that are actionable, where you hunt the things. You don't wait. And I think if you hunt wolves, boy, oh boy, the predator versus predator, who will win? Obviously, the human's going to win, which would be me, but the wolf could put up a good fight, I suppose. I don't know. And you got to think, though, because, I mean, here's just some of the facts. The wolf hunt can only be, 43 wolves can only be harvested in 3 designated zones in the Upper Peninsula. It starts Friday, which I believe was... this Friday, and it goes through December 31st, or whenever the 43 wolves are reached, and we have 1,200 licenses so far, according to the USA Today. Now, personally, I think, I'm not a bleeding heart liberal, and I'm not a super staunch conservative, but if the DNR, Department of Natural Resources, says, hey, it's okay to hunt 43 wolves this season, then guess what? It's okay to hunt 43 wolves, So let's do it, John.
What happens, like they've issued 1,200 licenses for this, right?
Yeah.
Only allow for... What happens? Everybody else who doesn't get one, and the quota's been reached, now they're SOL. They don't. Do they get their processing fee refunded or their licensing fee refunded? I mean,
well, maybe it carries over to the next year. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know just how many deer. I mean, how many wolves would be up in Michigan anymore? I don't know.
Let me see. It does not say. Here we go. Here's some facts right here. Wolves apparently were shot and trapped into near extinction throughout much of the U.S. by the 1930s. But under the Federal Endangered Species Act, protection beginning in 1973 the wolf population bounced back. Michigan had just 3 wolves as recently as 1989, but the population has now risen to 658. So apparently 658 wolves is too many wolves. So they drop it to 43 wolves,
Let's see. I can see the hunting, and I don't, let's face it, I know wolves can be dangerous to humans. I'm not naive. I just don't know. I don't know. It's just I know they had to reintroduce wolves at one point in Michigan because they were so decimated,
That is correct. That would be 615 wolves for the season. Well, you got to think though, John. Wolves is not only dangerous to humans; it's dangerous to the farmers, to the cattle, to the livestock. They're just gonna. Whatever, it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not a PETA supporter and I'm not a tree hugger, but the DNR. And listen, people, I don't like what the government says only when they like what I like. That's pretty much it. I like the government when they like what I like. Like, I would like to hunt wolves, therefore I like the government. I think Obamacare is stupid. Therefore, I dislike the government. It varies. I can like something and dislike something. I don't have to be a staunch Republican or a flaming heart liberal or whatever. I can be whoever I want to be. As long as I am educated, as long as I am aware of the issues. And I believe, folks, that is exactly, I challenge you people to do that, America. People in Flint, people in Fenton, Grand Blanc, all over Michigan and all over the World Wide Web. You need to start being more accountable to your politicians. You need to start being more accountable to the issues, or you're going to be like Flint and you're going to hire in murderers. And who wants to be represented like that? And I don't know. We really should move on to talk about something else. Flint, Michigan. Oh boy, here's something interesting. Oh, that's sad. I don't want to talk about that. Oh, that's sad too. Oh, Thanksgiving. So tell me, folks, who's thankful for Thanksgiving coming up? Isn't Thanksgiving next weekend, John? I think so. I think it's
next weekend, yeah.
Or next Thursday, I should say. Yeah,
they're not this coming, but next, yeah.
So that'll be interesting. So I'll look forward to doing a show about that. Are there any Thanksgiving traditions that people do that are different from the normal? Is there a certain type of food, a different food that people eat or whatever? Like, I know I like yams. Do you like yams?
Yeah, I like yams.
My mother makes the best mashed potato yams or whatever. She mixes a little butter, a little brown sugar, a little this, a little that, and a whole bunch of love. And I don't know. Some of that love, it's like, Mom, I'm choking on the love.
No marshmallows and that stuff?
Maybe. I'm trying to remember. It might be some marshmallows. I don't know. But, there's good yams and there's all types of... Ooh! Oh, man. I just thought of something. We got a lot of things coming up. And in the tags of the video, I want to post my awesome Christmas party extravaganza. John, are you going to go to that?
We're talking about, me and Steve Myers are talking about attending.
It's December 7th.
We'll just have to wait a minute, 7th.
That's a Saturday.
Oh, wait a minute. December 7th. My friends get married. December 7th.
Look at my eyes. You see how suspicious those look right now?
I'll show you the invitation.
Yeah, show me the invitation. And how good is this friend of yours?
Actually, it's a bride and groom, and I introduced the bride and groom.
Oh,
I introduced him to each other. So I'm kind of like the guest, well, not the guest of honor, but they really want me at the wedding.
This stinks. You know what? I am going to go on Facebook and I am de-inviting you, and you will be.
I can't help it. I'm popular. I got two things to go. Going out at the same time.
Man, oh man. Oh, here's something interesting. Flint City Councilman Eric Mays contests recount request. Apparently, Eric Mays, which I would like to get on the show, beat Anita Brown by 7 votes on November 5th. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe I should get Anita Brown on the show. John, let's work on that. Go.
See, I think I might have Eric Mays' number.
Okay, well, no, maybe I want Anita Brown. I don't know.
I don't know which one. I don't know Anita Brown, but I've known Eric. I've talked to Eric before. So.
Okay, well, we can get him on the show too. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Just have a stick to prime apart.
Yeah, I'll be like, what are you doing, Eric Mays? You better be better than... No, I can't do that. If I do that, nobody's going to want to be coming on my show anymore. I mean, there's a fine balance where you want to be aggressive in your approach and ask the tough questions, but also, generous and kind and warm, so people aren't all freaked out and be like, that's a horrible show. Anyways, that'll be interesting. So he objected, and oh boy, I wish that's about that. So I'll like to see how that goes. We'll see what happens. I really wish our politicians, from the national, especially the national politicians, they would just, I wish we would do term limits, Anyways, I just remembered one more thing, guys, and I'm going to let you go soon because I'm running a little late. There's a thing tonight, Tuesday, November 19th. It is called Kiva Soup. We're going to post a link on it, and my good friend Adrienne Montague, I don't know if many of you know her. I'm sure a lot of people know her. She gets around, but not like that, though. No, you sickos. She knows people, is what I'm saying.
She's involved in the community. How's
yes,
that?
there. Okay. She's very involved with the community, man. And weirdos.
Chewing on your shoe leather, they're pretty bad, dude. So
what?
You're chewing on your shoe leather, pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Well, I have a shovel in the back of my truck or trunk. I like to dig a lot. Dig a hole. For me, I dig. Not that I would put anything in it, though. Oh boy, never mind. Anyways, what? What's he talking about? Well, this show is brought to you by... Who's it brought to you by again?
It's called by Weaver Industries and Matic Industries.
Matic Industries and Weaver, that's right. Matic Industries, they do steampunk stuff. We'll have our... And make sure that you check it out and let them know that Jason B sent you. You get a fancy prize or something, or... something, I don't know, we'll figure it out, but let them know that Jason B sent you so they can be like, oh man, Jason B.
We know where to write the bigger checks to because all these people.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because it's what we in the biz call cross promotion, So they'd be like, man, look at all these people that come from his show. We clearly want to get involved with it and start promoting things, because not that we're dying for money, folks, but we have a lot of big ideas. I mean, we want to get some nice cameras so I'm not all shaky. So basically, you could see my face in fancy HD. Who would want to see my cute face, right, John? Don't answer that. So anyways, that's true though. I mean, I'm a very strikingly handsome young man. And still single, ladies. Ow. And hey. Oh, John, one more thing. I just thought of something. We should do a nice... Oh, we got a phone call. That's a surprise. That's great. I love to hear what people have to say. Gives me a chance not to talk. Oh, man. But I love to talk. Flint letstalkradio.com. Talk to me. Let's talk.
Hey, Jason B.
Hello, who's this?
Jake.
Jake. Hello, Jake. This is Jason B.
Yeah.
You're on Let's Talk. Let's talk. Go.
Oh, wow, I just want to say I like your new banner.
Thank you. I do too. Thank you. Actually, it was made by... That's right. Economy Print. Yeah, right down off 2nd Street. Yeah. So, I mean, and it's really nice banner. It's pretty... I mean, it's stellar. It's like top of the line, wouldn't you say?
It's legit, yeah.
Thank you. I do too. I appreciate your call.
You know what I don't like, though?
Go.
That Lions football game.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about that, Jake. Oh, I was so upset about that too. I was like, are you kidding me? Now let me tell you though something. I'll tell you. I give Jim Schwartz, line football coach, I give him all the credit in the world. He's got a big pair of kahunas to be going 4th down and fake punt, I mean, if the guy held on to the ball, it would have worked. It would have worked, and there was a lot of other things. I mean, it was like a tale of two halves, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know what? I actually blame the weather. The Lions are a dome team.
That's right, they are domes, yep.
Good weather.
Yep.
Dome team. A fancy team.
Yeah,
Can't blame that crappy rain.
I agree. And, I mean, they scored, 24 points in the 2nd quarter alone. Guess how many points they scored after that? 0.
Yeah, no.
0.
That's
Reggie Bush, he fumbled the ball twice. Terrible. I thought that was stupid, too. And, I mean, they got to do better, though, because I'll tell you this, Jake, I've given up hope with the Michigan football. I mean, that's done. I don't even care anymore, Just finish the season. Let it be done with, Just hurry up and get it done with. But these Lions, I'm really rooting for them because I really would like to see them keep going into the postseason.
The second easiest schedule in the NFL.
That's right. Who's got the first?
Just a playoff. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You just heard the second. Okay, that's good. Well, anyways, man, hey, listen, I appreciate you calling in and talking sports.
Right. I appreciate the show.
Thank you.
Call in.
Thank you. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And folks, that's how it goes. That's what you do. You call in and we talk about whatever you want to talk about. Sports, we talk. Religion, we talk. Politics, we talk. Community, we talk. Blackout of Genesee County 2013, we talk. That's why it's called Let's Talk with Jason B. Not Let's Talk with only Jason B. Or Let's Talk about Jason, or you can talk about me. I don't care. Talk about me. Talk about how handsome I look. Talk about how good I sound. Talk about how handsome I look. Yeah, I don't care what we talk about. It's great. I mean, I just like to talk. Anyways, that's about that. We're done because I had to say what I had to say, and maybe next week we'll talk about some different things. Actually, next week I do want to make a plug. I'm going to have a special guest. Her name is Maureen Sharp. Whoop, whoop. And she is the director of the American Red Cross, or something like that. And we're going to talk about giving blood and platelets and things like that, and how the upcoming December, is going to be the most important season of the Red Cross, and a lot of other things. We're going to have a big show because I do want to touch on the Lions and things like that, because they will have a Thanksgiving Day game against the Packers. Oh, I can't stand the Packers. I can't stand the Bears more. John, do you watch sports? Go.
Nope, but I do have a family. I actually have a friend who's actually friends with the members of the Packers. So
John, let's have this guy on the show.
No, it's actually a girl. It's like she's friends with the. But anyway,
Great.
I'll give her a call. See if she can
Let's
get
have her
one of
on.
those people. Maybe she can get one of the team players to call. The team's players to call in.
I like the way you think, John. Think big.
Yeah.
Go big or go home. That's my philosophy. Hashtag. Anyways, yeah, so, I mean, is she cute? Is she married? Go.
Yeah, she is. She's
Okay,
dating
never
somebody
mind.
else.
Oh, whatever.
But,
I
yeah.
mean, never mind. It's that. Oh, man. I'll tell you one other thing. I met the cutest girl. And not only was she cute, she was fun. And I enjoyed talking to her. I'm not going to tell you where I met her because then you're going to know. People that watch the show, they're going to know who it is. And they'll be like, oh, my gosh. I mean, I met her and she was so much fun. But you know what? Guess what? She was married. She was already married. And I'm like, why is it that the married girls are so easy to talk to, so easy to get along with, and the ones that I connect with the most, they're already married? I mean, this pretty much stinks. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, America. Because married girls, they have security. They aren't afraid. I think a lot of girls, just like guys, I think they're afraid of commitment. I mean, the girls are so afraid. They're like, well, what if, I know for me, I think, well, there's this girl, but what if there is that girl, or that girl, or that girl, somebody better, you know? And sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. You have to go with it, see where it goes, and then, you know, get married or something. But, I mean, I don't know, single girls, you guys are weird. You girls are strange. I don't understand you sometimes, you know. You make no sense to me. It was that show. The book. Men are from Mars, girls are from Venus. And you know what? The thing is, John, I'm not going to get any single girls calling in to defend themselves because nobody wants to talk to me. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. So basically, I mean, you're strange, girls. Deal with it. Let's move on. Anyways, and that is probably why I'm still single. Ow, ow. Alright, well, that's my show. Don't forget tonight, Kiva Soup. It's going to be at, let me check real quick. It is going to be at, blah, blah, blah. I'm checking. John, talk for a few minutes.
Okay, so this is going to be the Kiva Soup is going to be down at U of M, or?
That is correct.
Okay, so that's the Kiva. It's a Kiva.
I'm pretty sure it's U of M. Let me see.
Yeah, it's a Kiva. That's only a Kiva I know it's around here.
Man, I don't see it on here. Oh, I tell you, this is what we get for being so fancifully... Oh, here it is. Kiva Soup. November... Oh, they changed it.
Is that tonight?
No. It is tonight. It will be at... we will have the... Here it is. The Michigan Corps, the Flint Area Reinvestment Office, and Flint Soup will be teaming up to host the Kiva Soup for Social Entrepreneurs, which will be tonight, November 19th, at 5:30. Wow, that's like right after the show. I gotta zip right out there. Man, oh man. Anyways, because, I mean, who's not gonna want to talk to me, right? Hello. So, it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, if you are a social entrepreneur, or if you're interested, if you're like, what does social entrepreneuring mean? Then go to Kiva Soup tonight, November 19th, at the Kiva Center, at U of M Flint. If you don't, I believe the Kivas, you have that little roundabout, and you have on your right, you have the U of or the rec center, and then in the middle you have the USEN, and then you have the science building. You want the middle building, the USEN. And it will be the auditorium directly to your right. There's going to be a table there. There's going to be people there. There's going to be a lot of networking there, I guess, you know. That's why I'm going. I'll get some names, some numbers, maybe a few dates. I don't know. I mean, my gosh, I'll take anything right now. Strong 2. Who's seen that episode? Do you remember that episode, John? Where I was like, no, I just did that episode not too long ago. My gosh, my own producer.
No, I mean, I thought you said something. I thought you said Strong's. Forget it.
No, forget it, John.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
I'm doomed.
I was looking at something on the screen and I was distracted. I wasn't listening to what you said. I was watching the screen.
What exactly were you looking at? Do I really want to know? No, I don't. That's filthy, John. My goodness. Anyways, no, I don't know. Sorry.
I was just seeing if you can actually see the Let's Talk with Jason B at the Facebook thing on your banner, and you can see it really well. So
yes. Yeah. Thank you, John. Plug that in. Yeah. Go to Facebook and type in Let's Talk with Jason B. Bam. Done. Just like that. Or go to YouTube. Type in YouTube. And then type in Let's Talk with Jason B. Bam. All my archive shows. Just like that. I mean, who doesn't want to watch me, right? I'm okay. I'm all right. Anyways, my gosh, this is like the 5th time I said I'm done talking, and I am still talking. If you are still listening, congratulations. I hope this was entertaining. I hope this was informative. And that's the thing. There's a balance. You got a balance between being entertaining and informative. The problem with entertaining, I am an entertainer, and the problem with that is sometimes people do not take you very serious. And let me tell you, America, I am as serious as a heart attack, and those are serious. So that's it. We're going to have a guest tomorrow or next Tuesday, Maureen Sharp from the American Red Cross. It's going to be good. If you're interested in posts, up-to-date stuff, things around the community, go to my Facebook page. We're going to really pump a lot of stuff in there. If you want to watch past episodes, yeah, I guess post and past would be the same. Go to the YouTube channel. That's going to be really good. Oh, John's working it. Work it, John. Shake it. There it is. That is right there. And then my Facebook is right there. Oh, man, I got this camera thing down. All right, well, everyone, have a blessed week, and I hope to see you next Tuesday, God willing, and I gotta get a good...
And the creek doesn't rise.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, God willing, with the creek don't rise. All right, bye.